Hi everyone! Now today we're going to be looking at how to design our own toy car. But first we need to look at how they work. So we need to think about how they move. Look at this toy car. When you push it, how do you think it moves? Do you think it moves fast? Do you think it moves slow? Now when you push the toy car, the wheels are turning, which is how the car can move. Do you think that all the wheels turn at the same time and at the same speed? Or do you think they turn at different speeds? Now, the wheels on the toy car move at the same time and speed because each pair of wheels is attached to a pole. So this pole runs through the middle of the car. And it's called an axle, this pole. Real vehicles, such as cars and vans, also have axles. On toy cars, if a wheel isn't directly attached to the axle, it will need to be secured in place so that it doesn't move from side to side. If you're making your own toy car, which we're going to do soon, wheels can be secured with a washer on each side. You could even use small pieces of clay on each side of the wheel if you don't have any washers. So they would make sure that your wheels stay in place. Now, axles need to be attached to the chassis. The chassis is the frame upon what the rest of the vehicle is built, so it's the middle bit. So in this picture, the chassis is an upside down shoebox lid, or it can be any flat piece of card. You might use a cereal box, something like that. Now holes have been made on each side of the box and the axles have been threaded through. Can you see here? Little holes in the side. Now, if you were creating your own toy vehicle, what could you use for your wheels? Pause the video here and have a chat with your grown-up about what things like cylinder shapes you could use in your house that you might find. Okay, here are some ideas. You might use some wooden wheels, some wheels from plastic brick toys, or you might use some cotton reels that we use for thread. If you're creating your own toy vehicle, what would you use for your axle? The long pole that connects the two wheels. We might use a wooden dowel. We might use a straw. We might use a cotton bud. Pause the video here and see if you can think of any other objects you might use for your axle. Okay, now if you were creating your own toy vehicle, how would you attach the axles to the chassis? Now here they've threaded it through the hole, haven't they? Now the purpose of our vehicle is for it to move. Now the materials that you use and the design of your vehicle will depend on what the vehicle needs to do and where it will be going. Will it be transporting people? Will it be carrying people or something else? Will it need to travel at really high speed? What kind of ground will it travel on? Will it be travelling on sand, road, snow? And once you've designed the wheels, the axle and the chassis, it's then time to think about what your vehicle will look like. So you might want to make your toy car look really old. You might want to make it look large, like a tractor, or really new and sporty. It's completely up to you how you design it. Okay, so today you are going to be thinking of 4 different possible design ideas. So I want you to think about what materials you're going to use for your car or your vehicle. It doesn't have to be a car, it might be a tractor, it might be a lorry. I want you to think about what you will use for wheels. I want you to think about how will your wheels attach to the car as well. So I want you to label each design. You might use recycled things like this picture has done. You might make it out of cardboard like here. You might use bottle caps and lolly sticks. It's completely up to you what you use. Now you don't actually have to make it today. We'll be doing that in school. You're just going to be thinking of 4 different designs and labeling them. Okay? So those are the 3 things you need to think about. The materials, what you're going to use for wheels, and how the wheels will attach. Okay? I'm really looking forward to seeing all your designs. Bye!